You know the drill, right? Endless emails, documents that go missing, and just constant phone calls to figure out what's going on. If that sounds like your day-to-day, you are definitely not alone. But what if you could just leave all that chaos behind? Well, today we're going to dive into Z-Inspection, a platform that promises to do exactly that. Okay, so first, let's just admit it. Let's talk about the frustrations we all know from the traditional inspection process. It's a world of manual tasks, endless paperwork, and that constant feeling that you're just one step behind. I mean, does this sound familiar? You're just trying to get a simple update, but suddenly you're lost in this sea of emails. You've got conflicting information. It's a massive headache. And honestly, it plagues the entire industry. These are the things that drive us crazy, right? Chasing people down for updates, drowning in emails, and my personal favorite, trying to figure out which document was actually the final version. It all just adds up to this constant state of uncertainty. So, this slide really shows the huge shift we're talking about. We're going from the old way, manual, scattered, totally opaque, to the Z-Inspection way, which is automated, unified, and completely transparent. It's really about moving from just reacting to problems to actually getting ahead of them. So, how do you actually make this happen? What's the first step into this, new world of streamlined inspections? Well, you're probably going to be surprised at just how easy it is. In fact, your company is most likely already in the system. All you have to do is click Get New Password, punch in your tax ID, and a link gets sent straight to your registered email. You set your password, and boom, that's it, you're in. And here's a total game changer. You don't have to do this alone. You can add your entire team to the platform. There are no user limits. And that means everyone involved, from management all the way to the facility floor, has one single source of truth. It ensures complete transparency all the way through the process. Okay, so you're in the system. Let's look at the heart of the platform, the smart application process. This has been totally reimagined to be way more intuitive and, frankly, just efficient. Now, before you even start an application, there's this one crucial prep step. You define the products and the facilities that are going to be inspected. Seriously, getting this right from the very beginning prevents a world of confusion later on. It builds a clean data foundation for the whole inspection. And with that foundation in place, the application itself becomes this guided experience. You just select the inspection type, pull from the product and facility info you already entered, and fill in the technicals. The system basically acts as your co-pilot. It even calculates the fee and lets you propose dates before it gives you a final summary of everything. And speaking of fees, you can say goodbye to chasing payments. The system calculates the fee, sends you to a secure payment screen, and instantly, and I mean instantly, updates your application status as soon as it's done. It's that simple. No more trying to cross-reference invoices and bank statements. And that summary page, it's more than just a formality. Like this quote says, just taking a moment to double-check everything right here is your absolute best defense against those costly revision fees and, of course, frustrating delays down the line. All right, now let's get into the platform's most powerful feature, real-time inspection management. This is where you're going to see the biggest, most immediate impact on how you work. The people who made Z-Inspection, they call this the aha moment. And it really is. It's that instant when you realize that the slow, confusing world of phone calls and emails has just been replaced by a clear, real-time digital dashboard. Just imagine this. Your application gets approved, and you see it happen instantly. An inspector gets assigned, and their name just pops up on your screen. The dates are confirmed without you having to hit refresh on your inbox 1,000 times. You can follow every single document exchange and literally watch as findings are addressed and closed, all from one dashboard 24/7. This isn't just convenient. It completely eliminates all that uncertainty. And hey, let's talk about documents for a second. You can say goodbye to insecure email attachments and lost files. Z-Inspection gives you a secure, centralized place for all of that. You get instant notifications for requests, you upload files directly, and you can even do it during a live inspection. It's that dynamic. So, what does all this really mean for you? It means the control is back in your hands. With this kind of complete visibility, you can proactively manage the whole inspection process. You can anticipate potential issues, and you can make way better, more informed decisions.
But that is not all. Let's take a quick look at some of the other features that makes the inspection so flexible and powerful.
The platform is really built for how you actually work. You can stay connected with instant notifications on the go with the mobile app. You can collaborate with international partners by creating accounts for your overseas facilities, letting them upload their own documents directly. You can share huge design files or data packs with ease thanks to the 1 gigabyte upload limit. And if an application ever does need a revision, you'll know exactly why, which eliminates all the guesswork. When you combine all of these features, it becomes really clear that Z-Inspection is way more than just a tool. It's a fundamental shift in how inspections are managed. So, in short, Z-Inspection brings order to all that chaos. It takes all of your scattered manual processes and puts them into a single, unified, and transparent system, all the way from the application to the final findings. So, I guess the real question is this. How could this level of digitalization transform not just your daily workflow, but the entire inspection culture across the whole sector? Z-Inspection is really opening the door to a new era of efficiency, transparency, and collaboration. And honestly, the possibilities, they're endless.